this place above. And I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally breathe. And I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally see.
And hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you may be. Welcome, 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 and happy the day we do not speak of. I hope you have had a wonderful holiday. For all those who celebrate, happy Quiznos, and happy every other holiday that you may be celebrating. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season, got to spend it with friends, family, or maybe if you're like a little bit like myself, maybe you enjoy spending it alone as well and being a little bit of a recluse and just being an introvert. And that's cool with me too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are staying cozy and had a wonderful, wonderful holiday once again. Not really sure how I'm feeling about this jam. When it first came on, I was like, not sure if that's the vibe we're really going for. We're looking for some vibes here today. Had a couple days away, and I must say it has been like, it felt like the longest like 2 or 3 days without being like attached to the hip at Twitch, because if I'm not playing video games, I am watching video games. I watch video games on Twitch more than I do on any other platform, cable, Netflix, any of the above. I am addicted to Twitch. It is my drug of choice because I just love being part of the community of being with Twitch and just watching people enjoy their passion around video games, which happens to be one of mine as well. So not being able to watch video games as often as I normally do at home while spending some time with family definitely felt a little out on my own, but super excited to be back, whether it be streaming or just watching some video games and being part of other communities. Super glad to be here. So with that being said, how was everyone's holiday? Did you have a good time? Did you get some good food, have some good eats? I know my body is not very happy with me right now with the amount of unhealthy and meat things that I ate, which, you know, we love the meat here, but definitely it was delicious, but I need to go back to some more of my salads and solid proteins. Hey, Endless, how are you? How was your holiday, and how was your sweet and salty and spicy candy dip that you got? Seeing it made me very jealous, I do have to say. Very jealous. I almost had to run to Walmart as soon as you posted that. It looked so wonderful, so I hope it tasted as good as it looked and was worth that $5 delivery fee. Was it that good? Okay, you have inspired me. I will go to my local Walmart tomorrow and I will make sure to stock up on some of those trays. Looked absolutely wonderful. And Endless, did you do anything exciting for your holidays? Will it be eventful, lackluster, quiet, down low? How was yours? Like we're getting some like lo-fi vibes here. What did Goose get for some gifts? I'm a terrible cat dad. My girls didn't get anything, but that's because they're spoiled year-round. Their expensive cat food is what they deserve. They get to have happy tummies with it, so it's the gift that keeps on giving. Hey, Planzaddy, how are you? How was your holiday? Scratching pad, fish toy, and some catnip. My cats go crazy for some catnip. Rolling all around, eating it all up. It's crazy how cats get all like hyped up and crazy for catnip. Like I typically just put it on their scratch boards, which they just like roll around on the scratcher. Sometimes they scratch it, sometimes they roll around in it. hopefully the drive wasn't too bad. I did the same. I drove out to visit my father, and it was only about a 3-hour drive, so it wasn't too bad. But if you've ever had to drive post-holiday in traffic, like a 3-hour drive can turn into like an 8-hour drive. So I started my day very bright and early to drive back home, got some stuff done around the house, was attempting to download some new videos, but while trying to download them, so on Instagram, everyone had said they wanted to do a horror game, and I'm totally down for a horror game. I just had to decide which horror game we were going to play, and I ran out of time, so I didn't get to download a horror game. But it is definitely on the agenda. I was looking between 2 horror games that we may potentially play. I was looking at Madison, which was recommended by a fellow streamer, as well as, I'm probably going to say it wrong, but I'm just inspired by the icon herself. Visage is the other one that I want to play, which I may be pronouncing it perfectly incorrectly, but that is one that I want to be playing. So horror is definitely on the docket. So is we're gonna play some Fortnite at some point. I have a feeling in my, like, at the bottom of my tummy that we'll be playing some Fortnite. Like, I keep seeing people play it, and yes indeed, we will be playing some Fortnite at some point. And I think we're gonna do some like community Fortnite too. I think would be really fun to get the group in. Oh yes, definitely that type of horror game, at least. I have not heard of Leisure Suit Larry, but I've definitely heard of some Grand Theft Auto 5 and some rocking vehicles. So, close. There could be a little bit of horror in the horror game, I think. Most definitely. But also, I was just, like, trying to find one that was, like, I don't know. I just was trying to, like, see what my flavor I was, or flavor that I was looking for in the type of horror game that we're going to play. Because I want, like a storyline a little bit. I want some jump scares, but I'm not fully and 110% committed to playing Outlast. I do have Outlast 1 and 2 downloaded. They have been downloaded for about a year now. And the little scaredy cat myself has not fully committed to playing Outlast, but also I feel like that's one that I can't play alone. So if I'm going to play Outlast, it's definitely going to be with y'all, because that's one that I cannot do on my own. And if someone's going to get scared with me, I want you all to join in on the adventure as well. But thank you so much, Endless, and thank you, Plant Zaddy, for joining. Glad to have you with us, and glad to hear you had a decent holiday, whether it's spent with family or just a quiet evening to yourselves. That's one of my favorites, and we'll even have I know New Year's Eve. I think we're going to be doing kind of anticipating something, so we'll just see what we end up kind of planning out. But maybe we'll do like watch the ball drop together, because I'm gonna have a quiet evening here. So maybe that's something that we could all do as a group. I know the ball's gonna drop at different times, but maybe we can do like every hour we do a ball drop. Who knows? We'll make it really fun. But that's really, I don't know. Is there anything else that we need to share? Yeah, Endless, I think it'd be really cool. So we'll figure out, maybe we can do like community games, or maybe just watch me get smashed in Fortnite, and then every hour we're gonna watch the ball drop, and we'll celebrate for all the time zones. At least in the US will be easier. I know we do have some international folks and community members that are here with us as well, so I don't know if we'll be able to get our friends out in Australia's time zone, because I'll probably be fast asleep by that point happens. But I think that'd be a really fun little thing for us to do as a group together. So plan for that. New Year's Eve, we'll be doing a community stream together, play some games together. You are ready to go, Endless? Yes. Got your beverages ready? Sounds great to me. So plan that for New Year's Eve. If you don't have any plans and you want to get all cozy with your friends and family here, you are more than welcome to do so. So maybe we can make I don't know. I have been brainstorming just crazy amounts of things, so who knows what's going to come out of the noggin in this next week, especially now knowing I'm still out of work. Well, not out of work, off of work until after the new year. So that means I have plenty of free time to plan some extracurricular activities for all of us. But I do have a small announcement that I wanted to share with the group, and it may be small, but it feels like a massive milestone for me. But this has been something that I have been really dreaming of since my very first stream that I started, which was January 24th. And here we are, it was 11 months later, on December 24th, we have officially made affiliate. We are affiliate on Twitch. And I want to give a huge amount of gratitude to each of you for allowing me to get to this point, because I wouldn't be able to do it if it weren't for you. So I think this is an accomplishment not for me, but for us as a community, because I think it's such just a huge and exciting milestone for all of us, because that means it just allows us to continue to grow the community and do more and exciting things that we weren't able to do before. So thank you so much for being a part of this community. I greatly appreciate it. I love seeing all of your faces and names pop up in the chat. It is truly the highlight to my day, and it's what makes me look forward every day to being part of Twitch and being part of the Austin Rider group. So thank you so much, Endless. Thank you, Plant Zaddy. I appreciate it so much, and that appreciation goes back to you as well for supporting me and watching me be a goofball on stream, because I know I can make a damn fool of myself, and what better to make a damn fool of yourself but with some good company. So I appreciate you for joining, but again, being just a part of it and celebrating with us. So thank you so much. Glad to have you here. But in the meantime, I'm just trying to think if we have anything else exciting that's going on for us. So we are 6 followers away from our next mini brands unboxing. So if you happen to be a big fan of those, I know I am, and I'm looking forward to the next one. We do have Stray on the docket for us today. Again, it was going to be a horror game, but I couldn't get anything downloaded in time. So I started downloading one at like 6 o'clock my time, and it said it's going to take 4 hours. I was like, don't got time for that today. But as I was searching on the PlayStation Plus store, I was like, what do we have? What's in the horror genre? So I was typing away on the keyboard, and I don't know if it was a glitch or not, but it said that Stray was in the horror category, and I don't know what we're horroring out in here, but it's not cats. Most definitely not. It is Tetra Marie Calendar. There she is. And then we have, let's see. Let me roll out of the way. I don't think you'll be able to see her, but we have, here is Lexicon, Lex Luthor, whatever you want to call her. As long as it includes Lex, I'm totally down with it. You can give, oh, big stretches. Look at her go. Endless, she heard her name. She wanted to say hi. They do. I think they do want to watch some Stray. They enjoy hearing the little meows. This little like square. Meow, 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 meow. So they're excited. They are not strays, thankfully. They now have a proud home. And I was just even reflecting on it. I was talking back to family, FaceTiming, and they said, how old are they? And Tetch Marie, even though she looks like a baby little girl, I believe she is 7 now or 8 now. Again, I'm a terrible cat dad. I don't remember their birthdays. And then we have Lex Luthor, or Lexicon, and Lexicon is going on, I think, 14 years. It's insane, because she is as spry and active as she was a kitten. I mean, so love her to death. So they are going to be joining us for a little bit of Stray today. In the meantime, unless you have anything else you want to share, I'd love to just, if there's anything you want to share, if you're celebrating anything, you're excited about anything, if you haven't already, we do have the Discord is now live as well. If you want to join the Discord community with us, we have a couple of updated channels that we did in there. I have one that I just added that is going to be a 2023, what did I call it again? 2023 celebration station. So if you do have any goals or anything that you're looking to achieve in 2023, I want us in the community to be able to support you in those goals, whether that be a personal goal that you're looking for, or maybe it's a career goal that you're looking for, anything that you're looking to do differently in 2023. I want to be here to support that, but I want the community to support us, because I know I have my own personal goals, which is definitely going to be on a fitness journey. I would love to have your support to help me be a little bit more fit. But also, I want to support you in any of those goals as well. So we'll use that. You don't have to necessarily share your goal, but you can just use that as a way to hold yourself accountable. I know if maybe I'm going to do a workout, maybe I'll just say, hey, Austin got a workout in today. I don't have to share what my goal is, but at least just share what I've been able to do and hold myself accountable to achieving my own goals as well, while being able to support everyone else. All while plotting against Superman keeps her young. It most definitely does. And she's over here like trying to mine kryptonite from the background over here. Is kryptonite green? Again, terrible Marvel guy. Terrible Marvel guy. Mining that kryptonite. Wait, am I like vastly and wildly confused? I think that's what Superman's weakness, right? Is kryptonite. Oh. Oh, see? Endless, see, I'm really bad at superheroes. Of all of the superhero movies that have come out, I can only confidently say that I have seen all of the Batmans, but OG Batmans. So we are like going back to like, I believe like 80s, early 90s Batman. I even have a Funko Pop. Do you want to see the Funko Pop of one of my favorite characters from that Batman series? Plans, Eddie! What are you doing? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. Greatly appreciate it. And you'll be able to have access to the few, but handcrafted. Those were made in-house by yours truly of some of those emotes. There's just a few. Hopefully I'll be able to get a lot more made this week. That's me really practicing my Photoshop skills and trying to bring those to life. So enjoy ad-free viewing, as well as those emotes, as well as a couple other things. And I do believe you now get a founder's badge, which that's pretty dope, right? Pretty badass. Sign me up. All right, Endless, if you want to see it. All right, I am not like a massive collector of Funko Pops, but I do like get a Funko Pop if it means a lot to me. So I have it right here. So if we want to celebrate things. Yes, Planzetti coming in with the what? That's good old Lexington going, what? So I am a huge fan of Squid Games, to the point that I call myself a Squid Gamer, self-proclaimed. Seen it easily the whole season, probably 20 times. And so of course we have to have one of the masked workers, right? Squid Games. That has to be part of the display. We actually have a couple behind us too, on the wall behind us. But Endless, this one's for you. We have the Penguin from Batman. Like, how accurate is this? Like, it looks exactly like him. Like, it's not like to a T Danny DeVito, but we're pretty like close and on brand here. I feel like the nose, I have yet to take him out, but let me tell you, this is one of the heaviest Funko Pops that I own, because this man here is a tank. Like, just beast status here. So also ignore the nails. They need to be done. That's on the agenda for tomorrow. Yes, I'd have to agree. One of my favorites. I also enjoy the one with, I believe it's Nicole Kidman as Catwoman. So honestly, all the OG Batmans, like, they just hit hard for me. And then I watched, recently I watched, I think 2 of the more recent Batmans. Not the one with Twilight. Not with Edward Cullen, but the, what is it? What are they called? We have like Two-Face in there. Yeah. Again, Austin needs to get better at knowing his facts before he starts falling in love with things, right? But if we want to do another, if you want more Funko reviews, let me know, because there is a small little collection of the ones that I absolutely love, you know. Oh, there you go. See? This is why I need the experts with me. Yes, it is the Dark Knight. So I think it was Dark Knight and then Dark Knight Rises. And then the third one is with Bane, right? I couldn't get into it. So I did shut it off after watching, I think, like 15-20 minutes of it. Like, it just wasn't a vibe for me. It didn't, like, I just was not a fan. Just wasn't feeling it. But it was the Dark Knight series. Yeah, it just was like, I just feel like we kind of lost the spirit of Batman a little bit. Like, if I'm gonna watch a Batman movie, I like really want like Batman to come in hot and hard, you know? Like, especially he's a stud. Like, why wouldn't you want like that to like be the first thing you see? Like, Bane, slightly terrifying, and like a mask. Like, why we gotta wear a mask? Why is it gotta be about masks? Like, mask for masks? No, we are an inclusive community here. And again, I do want to say a huge appreciation. Thank you again, Plantzati, for the sub. I really appreciate it. Really? Filmed in your hometown? We have a lot of things filmed out here in Vegas, but a lot of them aren't like huge, like box office things that are filmed out here. Like, one of my favorite TV shows of all time is CSI Las Vegas, which, of course, parts and pieces of that have to be filmed in Vegas. Like, it just, like, makes sense. But besides, like, the movies like Hangover, like, there's no, like, movie that really stands out to me that I'm like, wow, that's an awesome, awesome movie that was filmed in Vegas. With the exception of one. There is one film that I could watch over and over and over and over again until it would be probably definitely top 10 favorite movies. And some may disagree, but it would have to be Sandra Bullock in Miss Congeniality 2, Armed and Fabulous. Hands down, one of my favorite movies that's ever been filmed in Vegas. Yes, we are a huge Sandra Bullock fan, but also, I'm just so much, like, I have a love-hate relationship with Vegas. Like, I love Vegas, but also I'm like, do I really like Vegas? It's hot in the summertime, but it's the culture that Vegas has and, like, all the history. So I'm just, like, obsessed with everything history-wise in terms of Vegas. So if I ever see, like, a little snippet of it in there, like, I'm just like, I recognize that building. I recognize that sign. I feel like that's so cool. I have never seen it, but I am very, very familiar with it. Especially with some of these sunglasses that are in there as well. So, very, very familiar with Johnny Depp. Haven't seen it, but very familiar. He's always wearing, like, his iconic sunglasses. Always has, like, the, like, cigarette in his mouth, too. I probably should watch it. I really should. It's just, like, there's so many, like, other iconic films that, like, I try to be in touch with pop culture to, like, understand what's going on social media, what's happening in TV, film, and music. Despite not ever having to see any of them. Like, even sometimes, like, again, I apologize for any of the huge fans. Star Wars. I think I've only watched 2 of the movies in the entire series and the first season of Mandalorian, but it's all I've seen for Star Wars. But I can at least, like, tell you some of the different characters that I know of that I'm familiar with. So even not knowing the movie or the film, like, I could at least be like, oh yeah, I know what a Chewbacca is. I know like the Wookiees, you know. I know CP3O. Yeah, no. Endless, I'm not sure if it would hold up sober. I feel like it's just kind of like the Hangover movies. Like, the Hangover movies are just, like, pure chaos. Like, I just wouldn't understand. Like, you just have to, like, maybe be under the influence to really thoroughly enjoy them. Or maybe, like, if you're, like, hungover and you're watching, you're like, oh, I understand what they're going through. It makes sense. And then there's even, like, Hangover, haven't watched in years, but there is a actor in there. Spacing his name, but I recognize him from one of his favorite roles he played as Ben Chang from Community, which Community, again, one of my favorite TV shows of all time. We could talk about TV shows all day. This has been 30 minutes of TV shows and movies, and I am here for it. If you haven't seen Community, Netflix, I think I know there's 6 seasons and potentially a movie coming out. That's what at least social media says. So keeping my fingers crossed for a movie to come out with that one. But definitely solid choice. But what is everyone else's favorite movies? Favorite TV show? I know we've talked about some of, like, the latest, like, binge-worthy series, which also Plant Zaddy. I know you recommended for me to watch The Watcher. Well, I also have a recommendation for you if you haven't watched it yet. It's called Alice in Borderland. Season 1, unbelievable. If you're a fan of Squid Games, Season 1, fantastic. Season 2 of Alice in Borderland just came out. I haven't watched it yet, but it's definitely, like, on my list of things that I need to watch, like, immediately. Okay, no spoilers, but I'm glad you enjoyed as well. Like, okay, now next question. Dubbed or undubbed? Do you like the English version or do you prefer the original? Personally, I'm always a subtitles guy, so no matter what language it's in or what I'm watching, always subtitles. I used to hate it, but I was dating someone and they were very, very committed to subtitles. And so I said, let me give it a try. And now I can't watch anything without subtitles. Like, it just helps me get, like, better context of, like, what's happening on the screen. So, all right, Plant Zaddy, same boat. Dubbed, subtitles as well. That's how I watch it. And I think it's, like, miraculous. I can almost get their, like, mouths to match the words as well. Favorite TV show would have to be my Endless Dream. Namesake Netflix, The Sandman. Okay. It is on my list. I have not watched it. But I do have some free days ahead of me, so maybe even after stream I'll watch a little bit of either of those. I'm looking for a good scare. 'Tis the holiday season. There isn't a season that isn't great for the horror. I love a good scare. I love a good blood splatter. I love some action. I gotta love it all. So Sandman's on the list. The Watcher's on the list. What else we got? Has anyone seen the new Avatar? I hadn't watched the Avatar until this year, actually. I had a week off and I sat down and watched it, and I wanted to watch it again, and that's when it disappeared from Disney Plus. And it just came back, I think, on like a month ago, so I rewatched it, but I have yet to see the movie. But I'm curious if anyone else has seen the new Avatar. Any thoughts? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or are you like, Austin, I don't care about Avatar? Or maybe you are interested in wanting to watch it as well. I honestly haven't been to the movies in probably maybe 10 years. Yeah, it's been a while. But I do love me some popcorn, so sign me up. You may have heard this one before, this song. It's a banger. It's on our DMCA list of just solid. Woo! Well, we've been chatting for a bit now, so do you want to play some Stray together? If you had a chance to watch the VOD, we're picking up where we left off. So we just finished off in the slums, and we were about to continue on and see what the world holds for us. So with that being said, let's move over to some Stray. Again, we just catching up on where we were. We had just completed most of the missions while we were in the slums, and we just ended up giving up all over the sheet music over to the musician out here. Not to be mistaken for a magician, which is pretty badass as well, which I don't know if I've ever shared that with anyone, but I am a magician and certified hypnotist. I've been trying to take out David Copperfield on the strip for years. Haven't had any luck yet, but you better bet I'm trying my absolute best. So maybe sometime in the near future we can also do like a little magic show for everyone. I think that could be kind of fun. Maybe a little bit of illusion. I'm totally down. Totally down. Oh, there's the meows. Yeah, Planzati. I have been practicing, I don't want to say magic because that can be kind of seen kind of different. But I'll say like illusions and such for probably like 20 years now. Yeah. I think this is where we want to go, right? Momo is waiting for you on the boat. You can join him, but have you done everything you wanted here? No, but for the sake of stream, we will be moving on. Yes! Oh, are we supposed to jump up here? It could be... Oh, no questions, no regrets. We are slamming this fence down. Oh, we got some mood lighting here, though. I could definitely see that as being a horror game, especially like if I'm late at night in bed and I hear something get knocked over, like immediately like my heart pounds. I'm like, what is that? Who is it? Who's in the house? And then I just realized that the cat decided to knock off a water bottle off the side of the end table while I'm trying to get some Z's. No Zerky Zerks here. Alright, I guess we're getting on the boat. Momo, I do enjoy your hat. I can't believe you found the dock and got the defluxer. With this, now we can go to Zabaltsar. Let's go. Again, how it got confused for the horror category, I don't truly understand, because for me, I like consider this just like a really like cozy, like just like a fun game. Endless, did you see that Stray actually released? I don't know if it was exclusively from Stray, but they had their own set of merch where you could buy like the little backpack for your cat, but they also had a backpack that you could wear for your cat that was branded as well. Like, yeah, sign me up. One of my cats, she basically just like shits herself as soon as she gets into a kennel, so if I try putting her into a backpack, I could only imagine what would happen to her. Could only imagine. Plantzetti, I have really enjoyed this game so far. I think it is absolutely, first off, beautiful, and second off, it did get a prize as well, right? I believe during the Gaming Awards it won something. And if it is too loud, you're more than welcome to let me know as well. Hey Allison, how are you? I hope you are doing wonderful. How was your holiday? What do you want me to do here? Jump over here? Got some zerks we're going to be looking out for here. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Yeah, I had a really good holiday. It was a little overwhelming. There was a lot of people at my father's fiance's house, so like there was a lot of people in one house, and me being me, I'm like the extrovert who's secretly an introvert, so as much as I love company, I like really enjoy like my personal like alone time as well. So like it was really nice to see family and eat good food, which my body is regretting now, but it was also like it's nice to be back home. I'll definitely say I'm very thankful to be back home. I just drove back in today and dealt with some traffic, but we are here, and that is all that matters. Oh, I see it. How do we turn back on the UV light again? There we go. Goodbye, Zerk. Open that gate! Open that gate! Did everyone ever see that TV show Extreme House Makeover? Where they're like, move that bus! Move that bus! This is exactly what we just did. Very smart decision. I felt like we would finish eating. They're like, alright, who wants pumpkin pie? And I'm like, we just finished eating! Is it time for pumpkin pie already? So the second night I said, you know what, I'm skipping. I'm not having pumpkin pie tonight. Instead, I decided to grab a roll and just shove turkey into it and make a little sandwich. Like, that makes sense, right? Plant Zaddy, fun fact, I was actually on that show as well. Not my house. I was one of the volunteers. And like you can see there's like one episode of me like carrying in a piece of furniture. I have like my official like Extreme House Makeover badge and like t-shirt. Like I just felt like I was like the coolest. Your cat is showing great restraint by not swatting a floating boat. Yes. Very talkative though. Plant Zaddy, it's just like any other TV show too. Like they I feel like they put a lot into like just like the production of it, so that you can kind of like, it's a lot different being there than you are actually like being like watching it behind a TV screen, you know? Very, very different. Hey Dylan, how are you? How was your holiday? It's great to see you. Great to see you. Yes, I have refrained all this time from watching anyone play Stray. I have refrained at all costs from watching it. And so we're doing our first playthrough. We have done the slums so far. All this old machinery is broken now. I think we can only open it manually. Okay, but I do have a little beef to pick. Considering that this is a robot, and we are a small kitten, and we are expected to do all of the heavy lifting? Okay, never mind. I guess he's going to put in some of the effort here. Thanks for pulling your weight, my friend. Dylan, I am so glad you had a wonderful holiday. Is it pretty late for you now? Or is it? I think it's fairly early, right? Is it early in the morning for you now? Do you need my help? Oh, I see. I have to jump across. Dylan! What are you doing? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub. And a founder badge. Yes, indeed you do. And enjoy ad-free viewing and the emotes. There's more to come. Those are my professional Photoshop skills that I've been really trying to work on. So feel free. Use them as much as you like. And if you have anyone that's here today, if you have recommendations on what you would like to see for future emotes, what is going on? If you have any recommendations for future emotes that you would like to see, let me know, because I would love to have them represent everyone here. Dylan, you are way too kind. You are such a sweetie. I appreciate it. This is disgusting. Like, is this what the inside of a esophagus looks like? It has to be. I know. Beautiful coat that we have here. We needed like a playback on that. I don't know if anyone heard it or saw it, but there was a blanket with a cat on here. There's now no blanket and no cat. Poor baby. Poor baby girl. Aww. So somehow we protected the baby in the screen, but our baby in the background. Sorry, Tetra Marie calendar. See, there we go, Dylan. Plant Zaddy, I told you I was a magician, so I just did the ultimate magic trick. There you go. It was one of my greatest illusions of all time. You'd be so proud. Where are we going? My greatest illusion. You totally missed it. It was beautiful. Like, you remember back on like probably maybe was it early 2000s, mid 2000s television? Brr. David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear. Well, I just made a cat disappear. It was pretty magical. Great question, Dylan. We gotta do some dirty laundry. We gotta wash off all this yuck. We probably need to get over there, but we're gonna need some UV light, so let's do a little of exploring first. Can we jump? We can't jump. Oh, the masked magician was so notorious. So notorious. Like, he had so many magicians just pissed off at him. Because he was unveiling, like, everyone's secrets. Like, Not cool. Not cool at all. I would have to agree, Dylan. A magic icon. Though I am also a fan of David Blaine. As creepy as the man was, David Blaine too was an icon. And he still is. I think he actually has a Vegas residency right now, or did. And I have to agree, Allison, yes, David Copperfield, genius. I haven't seen him in person for probably like 20 years. That man has enough filler that he performed the ultimate illusion. Like, is he even recognizable at this point? I don't know. Oh, this looks even worse. What is going on, bro? Okay, Plant Zaddy with Chris Angel. So I have heard terrible things about his show. That's everything he does. So he had one on the strip for some time. And it was with just himself doing illusions. And I heard it was just not very, like, well put together. Die! No! But he did have a show he did again with Cirque du Soleil. I had never seen it, but I never heard really great things about the Cirque du Soleil or either of his shows. So, I don't have anything to say. And he was a TV magician. So, but there was one point where I wish I had like really like thick eyeliner, really like dark black hair like that, like heavily muscled in tone like that. But I guess that just ain't me. Yes, they're absolutely disgusting, Dylan. So maybe we just have to like sneak around them. Oh, and then there's frozen ones. Oh, crap. They burst on their own? Okay, we're just running now. Why does this make me so sad? Plant Zaddy had the biggest crush. Biggest crush. If I could walk around shirtless with just like a leather vest on, I totally would. Not my aesthetic, not my style, but I would totally do it if I had the body for it. Not that way. Not that way. Okay, not that way. Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! Get off! What show did you see when you were in Vegas, Dylan? I haven't seen many shows in Vegas. I am very notorious with not wanting to pay for tickets for shows. All right, we're gonna scope out our stuff here first. So where are we going? Do we go? Was it that way? No, it's gonna open up, and we gotta go that way. Okay. But I have never paid for a show here in Vegas. I gotta get this run button down right. I've never paid for a show. Maybe one. I think I paid for one of the drag shows out here in Vegas. But most of them was just like from knowing people, and that's just kind of like how Vegas is. It's kind of crazy. Yes. Yes, I would invest in Bess. All right, let's go, little girl. We got this. We got this. Oh, crap. Do we got this? Oh, Lord have mercy. What is this? What did we get ourselves into? Oh, jeez. Moses, help us. What is going on? And why is there blisters everywhere? Oh, get out of here. Get off of me, you leech. Oh. That one really got the blood going. We are ready to go, folks. We are ready to go. Oh, it was quite some time ago, I assume, Dylan. Quite some time. I have seen Britney Spears how many times? 3 times I've seen Britney. I have seen J-Lo, Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, if you're nasty. Endless, we did it. We made it this far. And I am just grateful for that. I'm not sure if we got accomplished what we needed to. Could only hope, I guess. There was another path that we didn't go through, but obviously we took the most dangerous path. Is it not opening? Or are you making us go around again? Ooh! Crikey! We were close, folks. We were close. Run, Forrest, run! I'll try my best, Jenny. Alright. I need to figure out how to use this UV light better. Alright, and then UV there. No, that's meow. Okay. It's a lot of buttons to push. Come on, Mama. Jump across. Oh, no, jump, 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 jump! Jump, jump! Okay. Blew the damn thing up. All this chitting and chatting. Oh, there's another side to it, I think, right? Yes, okay. I just wish we had like a massive like UV light. Like if we could just like have like flick a switch. Why that music? Did we not get the other side? Oh no! We didn't get the other side! That's why we're hearing the sounds. Okay. We're gonna be more tactical this time. Much more tactical than we were before. We're gonna work smarter and not harder. Look at these eyes, though. Look at them. Like, literally, look at them. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Alright, we got all these buggers. Oh, crap. Get off. Get off. Oh. Let's try this again. So it's not saving the progress. So it has to be one sweep, right? Okay. One sweep. We have to do it all at once. Work smarter, not harder. Strategy it is, folks. Which this one seemed slightly reasonable, I think. Ooh, look at that. They like swell up like a little blister. So creepy these eyes are. It's like peering at you. Pop, you bugger. Oh, you asshole. Get out of here. Anyone a big fan of Dr. Pimple Popper? Got some ASMR action going for you. All right. They're so gross. Seriously, the amount of people that watch it is ridiculous. I may or may not have been one of those millions of people that watch those videos. May or may not. Don't quote me on it. Woo! Despite the trials and hardships, we've made it, folks. We've made it. To what? Only come across more Zerks? How ominous. That one's not gonna pop, right? Turn into a UV light. These scenes make me so sad when our little girl's getting hurt. Also, I don't know if this is a boy or a girl, and I shouldn't be making assumptions, but having two girl cats, I would just hope. Oh, 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 oh! Ooh! Dodge, dip, dive. Yes. There's another one in there, but I think there's two dodges. Aw, endless. A cabinet opens up in my house for 0.7 seconds and a cat is already underneath there. So I assume, Endless, are you gonna have to just get some more insulation so that it could just get some more heat to your pipes so they don't burst? It was dark. It was alone. It felt like I was back in the network. But you saved me. Thank you, friend. Drawing that much power was rough on my core. The defluxor is completely destroyed now. We'll have to be careful. Oh no! Not about it. Not about it. Oh, thanks, Dylan. To be honest, I just had a Streamlabs t-shirt on and I'm like, oh, it's really cold, so thank you. I mean, I tried. I tried my best. Did I do anything? Where's the switch at? Were you jumping in somewhere? Yeah, there we go. I think we have to be very sneaky now. Don't lick yourself, we're in front of company. Can't go in there. Dylan, you're such a charmer. It's cozy, it's fleece lined. I do have to say I am enjoying this cold weather though. Because where I was, it was actually really quite warm. So I'm excited it's a little bit colder here. Oh, yay! We don't have a defluxor, but we have company. Oh, we have met them. Baladin, a traveler from the sewers. We haven't seen one of you in ages. Are you one of the contacted us earlier? The little outsider? Zabalsar the outsider has been expecting you. He's meditating at the top of our village. At the top of the village. This whole chat is just full of a bunch of cuties. All cuties up in here. This machine, the scientist I assisted used one of these. He was sick. This was his last hope. He walked into the machine. Oh no. But it wasn't with him. He was alone. What was he doing? He uploaded himself into the computer and then everything was different. But the upload, something went wrong. He was stuck for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years? Until a little cat appeared. It's us. Was it me? It was me. I was the... Oh! Did not expect that. Did not expect that at all. What? Come again? I need a moment. You take all the time you need, my friend. Also, I thought all of the core memories when we were still in the slums had to come from... It's on brand. It's on brand. Knocking shit over the edge. Who are you? A painter? Oh, so we can't talk to anyone yet? So no meeting anyone. Watch out. Here to fuck shit up. Are you back online? What else have I forgotten? I must have had parents, friends. What happened to everyone? I wanted to open the city, but is there even anyone left to save? I know, I ruined the entire game. I wonder what game they were playing. It looked a little bit like dominoes. Or maybe it was chess? Checkers? What is that game? It was a computer game. Mahjong. Anyone ever play Mahjong? Or does anyone still play Mahjong? I know I played it many of times on the computer. Sorry, just a little scratch break. Assume we can't talk to you yet. Can we wake him up? No. There's a lot of robots here. Like, a lot of robots. Let's go this way first. Helps keep the brain strong, Dylan. Alright, so we don't need to go the other way. But this banger, though. Is it just me, or does it sound like a little bit like Animal Crossing? So it's kind of like gambling a little bit, Dylan? I've seen some like really cool, like, I believe they're Mahjong setups, or they're like kind of like, it's like a automated table that like does all the dealing. Well, if I decide to play again, I'm going to definitely reach out to you for some tips and tricks. Are we going up? I bench my cat to keep my mind strong. Lex Luthor is a beast. And she's definitely like, who needs a full weight set when you have a beast or a chunk of a cat? What is this? The cat getting afraid and scared. I think I translated that correctly. Let me know if I did not. Zabaltar, hey, don't you know not to interrupt a fellow during a transcendental meditation? Testing my vocabulary. Oh, it's you. You were with Momo when you received that call earlier. I'm glad to have met you last, little outsider. You know, Momo and Doc, you're so already familiar with us outsiders. I miss them. Their memory brings me peace. Momo stayed in the slums. I heard you helped to find the Doc and Clementine. She's in Midtown now, but if you want to see the outside, she's the one who can get you up there. Apparently she's had some kind of plan to leave the city. Here, take this. I wrote her address on the back of this picture. To reach Midtown, climb up our little village. It should be easy for you and a dexterous little one like you. If you manage to reach the outside, you'll be very first. I'd wish you good luck, but you don't need it. I believe in you. So, Baltazar, you have to take me on a date first before you get that type of information. Come on. I'm sorry for shutting down earlier. I'm human, probably the last one in the world. Now look, this is what's left of me. So much has come back to me, how much I have forgotten. Maybe if we find Clementine, we can restore my memories and get you back home in the same time. We can go back down and find more of the companions or head onward to Midtown. I don't think we have any companions, do we? We're just going onward and upward. Onward and upward, they always say. I adjusted the audio a little bit. It felt like it was a little bit loud. Oh. Barkeep, can I get a fresh glass of milk, please? People call me the Tin Chef. I specialize in upcycling leftovers. Oh, he's a cook. Oh, I guess he can make like a nice little thing of maybe a couple of ounces of leche. People, today's special ramen J45 with my secret ingredient. But what is the secret ingredient? Do I want to know? Yes, you totally have to, Endless. Get that cute little backpack. And then you'll have like the little... But you have to make sure you don't get caught. Otherwise you might be mistaken for dealing. But you can say, you know, it's that good stuff. It's for the cats. I'm dealing that cat. Nope. Yeah, I don't think we want to know the secret ingredient. It's probably best for our best interest that we don't discover what it is. Are we not supposed to keep going up? I saw a bucket, but if I recall correctly, it didn't say, follow the arrows. It's just the nip. Yeah, see? It's just the nip. Hello, buddy. How are you? Did you know that Aunt Clementine taught us to grow special plants that can live without sunlight? Ooh. First, aunt or aunt? How do you say it? I have a huge collection of them. Do you want to see? I'm still missing some colors, though. I'm missing a yellow plant, a red one, and a purple plant. If only someone small and agile can get them for me. All right. Mission logged. Indeed, it's just the nip. Just the nip. Or is it just the tip? Food for thought. Oh, don't go down. I think it just depends on context, Dylan, if I am using aunt or aunt. I feel like I tend to lean more towards aunt, because it sounds like more like proper. But I know growing up that, like, I grew up in a small town that, like, everything just ended with a you know, just everything ends with an IN. So I really highly doubt we said aunt as a child, so it definitely think was aunt. Endless. So it's a win-win where all parties can be included. And it rhymes, so it's even that much better. So I'm glad it's decided now. We can include it all. Getting some like Last of Us vibes. Which we kind of are the Last of Us in this game as well, I guess, in a sense. Look, this is a subway station. I had completely forgotten this kind of transportation existed. You could ride it anywhere in this city. People used to take it to go to work. I used to take it too. Every morning after saying goodbye to our family at home. Oh, I thought we were going to talk about it a little bit more. Oh, we are. I remember. I was doing this for them, but they're gone now. Aww. It was so long ago. Hundreds of years, if I recall. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to remind you. They wanted to see the outside. But does that even matter? Oh, negative Nancy, I know you're feeling down on yourself, B12. But isn't B12 supposed to like make you feel better? Like, let's make you feel better now. What happened to them? What happened to everyone? Anyway, we're near Midtown now. Let's find Clementine. Yep, we can definitely do that. We have a picture of her. We can show to some of the companions around here. Maybe they'll point us in the right direction. Guess we can jump on some benches. Can we get an energy drink? No energy drinks here. For anyone that has ever played this game before, so I never used the energy drinks. I used the energy drinks as like a way to like barter with the gentleman at the little market in the slums, but did anyone ever use the energy drinks, and were they of an advantage to you? Oh, it's a memory. Very, very smart. They said, done with the humans, but we're gonna keep all the kitties. There are so many books here. The Turing Test Legacy, the Ethics of Artificial Intelligence. I recognize some of these. Did I have a library? I remember nothing was quite like the smell of books in the turn of a page. I would have to agree, B52. Like, there's this thing that's inherent in me. Anytime I pick up any type of book, like, I got a crossword for Christmas. I had to do the, like, smelling the book. Like, I may not be reading the book, but I'll just, like, pick it up, like, you know, just, like, the smell of a book. It hits unlike any other. It was a feeling, almost like B52. Yes. Yes. A book like spending time with someone. Are we just jumping on things to jump on things? I would like to show you something, sir. Alright, that was his response. I thought like we were waiting for something more, but it turns out that it was not the case. He was just saying, ah! Exclamation points. All wonderful smells. Oh! Jeez! We were in for a horror game. New book, new plastic, new car, all great smells. I would have to agree. What other is like a good like new smell? New homes. Like that fresh coat of paint, fresh carpet, like definitely a solid smell. Is it just all things new? Not necessarily, because sometimes it's like those older books where they have like kind of more like yellow tinged pages. Sometimes those have like a flavor that you can't get from like a new book. Don't worry about trash. Neko Corporation takes care of everything. So much for Neko. I already told you 5 times, Yosh. You can't run around like that. It's dangerous. Hey, this is the first time I've seen this kind of robot. They look so floofy. Oh, it's the girl displayed on this wanted screen, right? Oh, whoops. You should ask somebody else. I'm too busy with Yosh here to know anything. That's not a bad thing, Endless. Like, we all have those things that we, like, individually enjoy. Access to lower levels restricted due to organic life hazards. Please keep out of this area. So, aka Zerks. It's just like kind of like, I think people like the smell of Sharpies, gasoline. Also, I'm not saying we should be sniffing either of these things. I'm just noting that some people have and may enjoy it. So please, folks, please do not sniff things you shouldn't be sniffing. I think books should be permitted as those things you can be sniffing. Everything else, that is up to you. Is there like something I should be seeing over here? Or are we just jumping around? Did we already talk to him? No? Do we want to meet a police officer? I think we're gonna wait on, we're gonna pause. We're gonna pause on meeting the officer. That looks like bad news bears. Like, we don't want to, like, you know, like, I feel like with our little robot, like, we're like candid camera. Like, we're on an episode of Cops here. Like, wait. There we go. I got you. I got you. I got you on candid camera. Yes. So my best friend claims that her cat, or cats in general, should smell like almonds. That's how I say almonds, but or said they smell like snickerdoodles. But I think cats, like, they all have like their own. They too have their own flavor. Consider this tomorrow if I replace my arm with another robotic arm, and then the next day my other arm too, and then my body, and so on until I replaced all my parts and upgraded my software. Will I be the same robot you're talking to now? Have you ever seen the movie Robots? Because that, you just described the whole plot of the movie Robots. That's what you just did, my friend. Hey, what are you showing me right now? A bunch of people I don't know. I guess that is probably that. Ooh. My guess is that they probably live here in the massive housing building further uptown. Do what you want with that. Okay, so we're going towards a big building. Can I knock some shit over? It's October 11th. Everyone has their own smell. That could be interesting, like a little study, like asking how people would define their own smell. Like, would you define it as like oaky, musky, floral, nutmeggy? At NetCorp, we will all work all day long to gather the waste and send it downstairs where they recycle it and repurpose it. Speaking of downstairs, it's been a while since we've had news from them. Ooh. Really? I had no idea, Plants Addy. First symbol is a street, and then there is a floor and a door number. Alright. First symbol is a street. Then there's a floor and a door number. Homie's gotta take notes. This is a puzzle. Street, floor, door number. Should be pretty easy to find. That's very interesting, though, Planzetti. Like, because, like, you think about, like, what a mama would ingest as well, like, or a parent would ingest. Can I go in there? No, I want to go in there. We're going every other way besides where I want to go. I want to go in the shop. That's all I wanted. Probably from the dirty diaper as well. But your best friend has a 2-month-old and told me, oh yeah, Plancetti, I think you told me about some uncle duties. So you definitely be more well versed than I am. Ooh, do we need this? Do we jot it down? I would say so. Is anyone else like that? Like when you're doing like a puzzle, anytime I play a puzzle, I always have like a pen and paper next to me because I always just like jot. This cow poster is throughout the entire game. Why has it got to be a cow? Oh, are you? He's not happy. The merchant crook sold me a faulty battery the other day. Now he just pretends not to hear me every time I try to confront him. If it wasn't for the Centennials on patrol, he'd end up with spare parts. Also, pretty sure I botched how that was pronounced. Is this a nightclub? Can I get in? I'm the life of the party. I didn't tell her if that's what you want to know. All right. So we're like in a similar setting that we were when we were in the slums, where I'm just going to run around aimlessly, checking everything out, and hopefully we'll end up back on mission. Absolutely, Dylan. I am a huge fan of just like a nice like notebook. Lately, I've been a big fan of the Sharpie like S gel pens. But I'm also a huge fan of like mechanical pencils as well. Like it just depends on like the type of mood I'm in for my writing. They are. They're working on some 1990s emojis. What did we even call them? Were they an emoji in the 1990s? Was it emoticon, or is that? Am I just thinking of like a particular game? Announcement: if you're looking for some company to talk to about poetry, I live behind the elevator. Okay. We're gonna do like a poetry slam. Can I jump on anything from here? No. I used to own a bar. It was the coziest place around here. Until I took a screwdriver in the knee and it closed. Why would a screwdriver to the knee close out your business, my friend? What type of food are we making here? Even the guy bums me out. He's my only customer. Try not to scare him away, please. Alright, you got it, Glack. No scaring your only customer. Endless? I really need to play more video games. I just have like genres that I like. I've seen some of like those TikTok videos where they're like, watch the next 10 clips and see if you can guess every type of video game they're from. And when it comes to like some of those like first person shooters, I'm like, unless it's like Halo 3, then I'm like, yep, know exactly what that is. The evolution of the emoji. You know, work is work, Slippy. Don't lose your head. Don't lose your head about it. It's just even crazy to think about. Oh. Is this his other head? Ouch. What's that weird feeling? Oh, so we're fixing his head. So how's everyone's head? I just need to be more well-versed in more video games, Endless. I really do. There we go. That's exactly the answer I was looking for. Plant Zaddy, thank you so much. Never had any complaints. Me too, Dylan. I love this, like, kind of like, it's kind of like Tokyo. I kind of like run down, like, kind of slummy Tokyo. Like, I definitely love the neon vibes here. I tried downloading aimbot to be the best at this game, but ended up with malware. Oh no. I'm not sure why, but everything seems so odd now. Nice picture. I've seen that girl before, I think. She was looking for information about all sorts of very old machines. Weird. Of course, we're trying to fix this predicament that we're in here, my friend. All right, is this sir gonna serve me up that leche that I've been looking for? Oh, we just want to talk to everyone, I guess. What will it be today, little sir? Our world must seem... Ooh. Can I read tonight? Our world must seem gigantic from your little eyes. Though, can we just take a look at this gentleman's eyes? And let's take it... Oh, I can't see him. Can we? Alright, look at our eyes. His eyes. Our eyes. His eyes. They're the same freaking size. If not, our eyes may even be bigger. Wish I could be as tiny as you and explore hidden places. Are you hinting at hidden places in this establishment? How very zen here. I do have to say, Dylan, that I really, really would enjoy going to Tokyo. It's definitely on the list of places that I would really like to enjoy to visit. Deal. You can be the tour guide because I would have no idea what I was doing. And I only speak 3 languages. English, broken English, and some Spanish. Sometimes I think I'm just speaking gibberish, which it could be very true. I could just be mumbling. Who art thou? Yeah, the extent of my travels would consist of... I've been to a small part of Mexico in Campeche, and I've been to Canada. Endless. I'm in the same boat. There's such pretty trees. And I too would just destroy it. I would forget to water it. But again, being cat dads, cat parents, it's... The cats are also worried about them. All these people offering to do things for us, but they ain't giving us options. Yes! I guess we can't knock off that tree, though. Shrubbery, bush. It was, I was helping out a charity out in Mexico, so it was definitely a wonderful experience, but it wasn't like a typical like trip to Mexico, I guess you would say. Went out there to support a foundation. But I always hear about those like wonderful stories of like the all-inclusive resorts where you can eat and drink everything that you like, just lounge at the pool. What is he doing? Sir, you're making some questionable movements in that mirror. Oh! We can use a cassette tape. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, it was a wonderful experience. If you ever get the opportunity, I do highly recommend it. Oh yeah, a resort. Super fans. This looks familiar. I told you we're going to be just walking around aimlessly. It is a cozy night stream, so we'll just chit-chat and explore with our cat friend here. He's doing the goodbye horse dance. Is this another video game reference that I'm missing out on? I was thinking more of the, like... It started off with the Katy Perry, like, music video of the swish swish dance. The floss. There we go, the floss. Is it similar to the floss? We went in there. We'd probably be showing this picture to more folks, right? You're so happy. I would be happy with that very pretty blanket too. Isn't it so cool right now? Like cool in temperature, or we like cool? We like a cool cat? Joe, are we cool cats here? All right. I guess I have to do some research after stream. Endless, always keeping us curious. I think we may have found the massive building. Oh, I thought he was talking to us. It's like, you asshole. That's not very nice. Is he talking to a camera? He is. Okay. Sentinels. Sentinels. Sentinels? Put cameras in our residence. We're just gonna call them the Senties. No. Sent? Maybe S for short. What do you mean you forgot your character sheet? I spent a whole week preparing this session. Oh. So we did not do enough research to get us to this point. So... And we are looking for codes. Maybe we'll just find it by wandering. That's what a stray would do, right? Wander? I think so. What's that? Oh! They can hide! How fresh! We don't need to take a seat. Who art thou? What are you exactly? Quadruped making cute sounds? Like the concept. There's a hose? What do robots do with the hose? So we made it to the top floor with no idea where we're going. Heard of a solid snake? Now prepare yourself for a solid cat. Where are we going? Homie's lost. I am truly feeling like a stray. We were looking for a... What were we looking for? We were looking for a floor, a shape, right, and a number. What do I think we were looking for? Because that's definitely the big building that we have to go into. Okay. Thank you, Plant Zaddy. I just assumed because we saw all of these, like door numbers, I would assume that I had to have, like, prior knowledge before going up. What was that? Up we go. Just a lonely cat looking for company. and to save the robots. I don't think that answered our question, or that's where we need to go. But this looks promising. Thank you so much, Plant Zaddy. I would have just been wandering around even more. Look at that glow. Almost iridescent. Look at that cute angle, though. Look at that. Does it almost look like the binoculars from Toy Story? Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely endless. But only of the narcotics of the feline type. How dare you scare us like that? Clementine! I thought you were sent. Oh, never mind. Who are you? What do you want? I would like to show you something, Clementine. Do you recognize this? Wait, so Zabaltazar finally decided to send someone. I guess you're my new recruit. You are not very big. Yay, Clementine! How did you even manage the sewers? I guess you must be pretty resourceful. Yeah, I'm a fucking cat. That's what's up. I've been looking for a way to the outside ever since I left Ant Village. But the Scent were always watching. Now that we're here, you can help follow. You can help. Follow me. Periods have their place, Austin. But first we have some exploring to do. Can we pull it out? Yes! Big brain energy. It was funny, I was watching a fellow streamer and I was trying to determine the next, like we were talking about doing horror games. And I was like, what type of like horror game should I play? And they're like, well, you should definitely play this one like if you like some really hard puzzles. And I'm like, he's like, do you like puzzles? I'm like, well, it depends on the big brain energy for the day. Because I definitely don't have big brain energy every day. This is a vibe. Can we sit somewhere? Like, there's even a lava lamp. But it's like a space lamp. Dylan, I don't know about you, but for me, whenever I was in elementary school and we would always do like popcorn, when you were like reading a book as a group, like I can read fantastic when it's out of a book and inside of my brain, but I always got really like stressed out and mad anxiety when someone would be like, we're gonna do popcorn, and when someone would call on you and you're like, oh crap, like you start fumbling all over your words. Like that's me on stream every single day, fumbling all over my words. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this moment? Got some like lo-fi vibes going on here. Very bohemian. Some tapestries. A record player. Endless, do it. Do it. I've been seeing all these things on like TikTok of people like talking about like everyone's been like buying lava lamps and like they're not like they're like being like made very poorly, so they're not like that like crystal clear like lava flowing in the lamp kind of vibe. Gramophone. See, I can't even call it the right thing. Okay, you can't lie, like we won't be here for much longer, but like if this was like a starting screen or like an ending screen for Twitch, like this would be like how I would want like end a stream, just like Like, you can even see, like, there's, like, the cat purr in the background. Like, I'm gonna do this, like, stamp of approval. This is a vibe. Like, this is, if I lived in, like, New York City and I had, like, this nice, like, loft in the city, this would be my apartment. We got, like, plants hanging from the ceiling. Definitely, Plant Zaddy. This is gonna be your favorite apartment ever because, of course, there's plants everywhere. But it's just a vibe. Whew. All right. I'll wake up now. But you better bet when it's time for me to relax and vibe out, you know where I'm coming. I'm coming up to the robot penthouse where we can vibe out with some crystals. Got that good juju here. Can we jump across tapestries? No. Okay. Clementine, this is... I'm hanging out here more often. Oh. Plant Zaddy, is this what your bathroom looks like? Like a nice, like, clawfoot tub with plants? Maybe not the mannequin with a... Maybe not the mannequin with the coat on the head. But here, there we go. That's a little bit better of a view. There's candles everywhere. Like, seriously random mannequin. Well, Clementine, I'm not ready yet. I'm not done exploring. That's where we jump through. What does this say? Yeah, I think I translated that correctly as well. Yes, you can grow whatever you like there. Plants or whatever. If I could, not only wasn't the cats, I would have an abundance of plants in my home as well, because first off, they get into everything, and I don't have like could you imagine like just having like a beautiful like sunroom patio, just like full of plants, and like maybe like a humidifier to keep it all steamy? Yeah, sign me up. 80 plus plants? Oh no. Well, Plant Zaddy, when you go into, I know you're moving here soon, so you're gonna have to really load up the new apartment, bug all the new roommates with all of the abundance of plants. I had a patio. Clementine, I'm trying to talk to my friends. Can you please stop? No? Okay. Well, Plant Zaddy, you're gonna have to get a lot more plants and just make the roommates feel like they're gonna be inside of a jungle forest. Clementine, I've been working on a plan to use the old subway for a while now. The only thing I have written all over this plan so far is Zerks. Clementine, that's all I'm hearing is Zerks. I even have the keys to start it. All right, we're making steps, but how many gates do I have to open? How many Zerks do I have to fry? Or not even fry. I guess we'll say pop, blister, fester. What word sounds best? Ooh, really great idea. I have like even like a place that's like right next to like my patio door. Like all I have to do is like open up the patio, let some fresh light in. Plant Zaddy, you are onto something here. All right, says me heading to IKEA. Though I'm like you, Plant Zaddy, right now I am in the middle of trying to save for a new computer chair. I think I may have it narrowed down to 2 options, and that's my next goal, is to get a new computer chair, because this one is hurting your boy's back and his butt. It's like, I need a new chair, so we'll do chair first, and then Plant Zaddy, we'll start our little, do we call it, is it an atrium if it's big? Is that what we call it? Is it, if it's an atrium, if it's large, or is that just small? All we need is an atomic battery? Sounds dangerous. I know Neko Corporation has one that's secured inside of their factory. Okay. I have a contact who can help us infiltrate them. I don't know his name. He's the robot with a bomber jacket and a gold chain. Okay. Again. The style of this game. Alright. Dylan, you like this jacket? Next stream, I will wear a bomber jacket. I can't promise a gold chain, but I will definitely rock a bomber jacket next stream. That kind of looks like note on there, right? Note hello. Or ole. Note ole. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Dylan. Brand new goal for us. Nole ole. And if anyone happens to have a chair that they are absolutely a huge fan of, please do let me know, because I feel like shopping for computer chairs / gaming chairs is like, you may spend a small fortune, you may not spend enough, and you'll regret both of the decisions. So, all right, next we are off to find the gentleman with a bomber jacket and a gold chain. That is a man in a vest. A man after my own heart. Again, vests. Speaking of chairs, let me readjust. Was the man with the bomber jacket and the gold chain, I think he was the bouncer, right? I don't think we're jumping down from here. It's a great view, though. Very great aerial view. It's not taking us down. All right. I only want to talk to this gentleman if he's going to let us into the nightclub, though. That is one part of this that I will not give up on my end of the deal. If I can't get into the club, I don't want in. Excuse me, sir. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. What a jerk. Seriously, Dylan? He definitely does not have a bomber jacket and a gold chain. Dylan, you just reminded me of something. When I was a kid, and this may age me a little bit, there was this little toy, and I don't know if it came from like a TV series. Oh, dang it. It's not him. I thought it was him. But this little toy was like a little like plastic wooden box. And it said like caution, fragile on the outside. And if you push the button, it would say, "Let me out of here." Not him either. It would make like the box would start like rattling, and it would say, "Let me out of here." Like someone was like trapped in a little box. Bomber jacket and a gold chain. Now I'm reflecting, do I have a gold chain that I could wear on stream? I don't think, we already talked to Albert, okay. Also kind of creepy too, like why would that be a toy that would be made? That's why I had to like think like it had the voice of like Macaulay Culkin from like Home Alone, which is, that's just what it reminds me of. It could have been something completely different. No, that's a puffer. That looks like a flasher jacket. I think, is this a bomber jacket? No, it's a vest. What's with these people wearing vests? We've already been here. This is definitely not as chill as Clementine's place. Continue on. Did we ever go in here? I don't think so. Nobody can enter the shop while it's being restocked. And seeing now incompetent those two are, it might take a while. Okay. Oh! We got this. We got this. Is he not going to take me in? I've been waiting for ages for Stuplachi to get back and help me restock these hats. The boss is not happy. If the guys slack off at the bar again, he's has another thing coming. So do I go to the bar? We hide in. No, that's the nightclub that we're not allowed into. That's all he has to say again? Really? Alright, so do we need to... So he's unloading stuff. And I think we were just at the bar, right? Oh, okay. Okay, I got the point. Ah, yes. Who looks like they were in work uniform? Was it you again? No, not this guy again. I don't know. We don't want to know about your STVs. No, would it be that? Would it be DUVs? Yes, DUVs. Digitally uploaded viruses. The guy in the back is absolutely well lubed? If you know what I mean? No! I have no idea what you mean. Absolutely well lubed. Maybe it is an STV. Only a big crash on the head could wake him up. Oh, jeez. This game. Was he asleep there before? Oh, jeez. This is just like meant to put your mind in the gutter. Wake up. Is he following me or do we need to talk to him? Nope. Alright. We're on the run. I think it was this way. Yes. It was. Indeed it was. Get back to work, bro. He also could use a little bit of oil. They said he was well lubed. He's very, very rusty. Very rusty. We gotta get you some oil, my friend. right, we're undercover. Thank you so much, Dylan. Thanks for the hydrate. Can we get a cute cat hat? What are we supposed to do with that? Can we put it on? Ooh. I know, it makes me want to get a new hat. It may surprise y'all, but I am a flat bill wearer if I'm wearing a hat. Like, very bro of me. Like, sometimes if I'm, like, feeling, like, extra bro, like... No, not in there. If I'm feeling, like, extra bro, like, sometimes I'll, like, what is the point of the construction hat? Oh. What the heck do we need that for? Am I missing something? Thank you for the posture check, Plant Zaddy. Gotta get my act together. I swear, the slouch, it gets to me. It gets to me terribly. Then I start to get out of frame. Appreciate it. Ah, okay. That's how I've been playing this entire game, Plant Zaddy. Is I was feeling notorious, and I knocked down the laundress's... I knocked paint down on the laundress's, like, front patio. And turns out I didn't need to do that till later to grab the laundry detergent. So, I like to go, I guess, the unconventional route. And Plant Zeddy, you're more than welcome to give a hint or a clue, if you like, of where it may be. Not necessarily how do you have to say it exactly where it is, but I'm up for a hint or a clue. Otherwise, I'm just going to live my best cat life. I'd say looking around the clothing shop. A sharply dressed man wearing a bomber jacket and a gold chain in a clothing shop? Sounds fitting. Get down, get down. Also, I know Plant Zaddy's been hanging out for a bit, but I know Plant Zaddy has been hanging out with us, but also is on his journey as well for hoping to achieve affiliate here in the near future as well. So if you wouldn't mind, give Plant Zaddy a quick follow as well. They love to play some Overwatch. They recently have been playing Pokemon, if you're into Pokemon. I'm trying to remember what was the last game that you played as well. Bile. Yes. Was it Bio? No. Why am I spacing the name right now? I know it has Bio in it, right? BioShock! It was coming to me. Within time, within time. It was coming. All good things come by waiting. Patience. Clothing shop. Are you admiring yourself in your reflection, good sir? Are you one of those young punks listening to loud music all day? Oh, you caught it. You caught it. Oh yeah, it's the guy doing the unmentionable dance, right? Not sure that's where I want to go. Also, if anyone needs to know, Plant Zaddy also can do a really mean cheese pull with some cheese dip and a slice of pizza. I think that is a hidden talent that needs to be shared with everyone. So, sorry, Plant Zaddy, if you didn't want that shared, but definitely quality. Are you... It's the trendiest shop in Midtown, but the shopkeeper is pretty grumpy. Is he wanting in? Oh, I need to find a tape then, right? So we can turn on loud music and make him angry? Or am I out of order again? Yeah, I still don't have the tape. Oh no! Honestly, I had to tell my family about it because I had never heard about the cheese dip until I... Why are you yelling at me? You're not gonna follow me around? I was telling my father, to go off topic, about that this weekend. And I was like, yeah, you know, I was talking to a friend. I said, they have to try it. And he's like, yeah, what'd they think of it? I was like, you should have seen the cheese pull. Like, that cheese pull was no other. Dylan, you are really the sweetest. This may be a bomber jacket. Is that a gold chain? I'm busy. What do you want? How about we show you Nole Ole? Where did you get that? Oh, you're with the outs... My contact. Let me brief you about the atomic battery. I did, Plant Zaddy. The battery is powering the Neko Corp factory right there, but the whole area is restricted and heavily guarded. I did. I had to talk about that cherished moment of a string cheese pull on with the pizza dip. It was like, it's just so magical. Here's an idea. Get me a worker jacket and a worker helmet while I stay here and check for a good time to enter. Okay, so we have the helmet. Or the hat. But now we need a loud cassette tape, I assume, to turn the music on so we can steal the jacket. Sir, do you have a loud cassette tape I can borrow? Could you imagine if we still had cassettes right now? Like, I would be totally into it. It's like, we brought back records. Like, can we bring back the cassette tape? Like, I know the audio quality is different, but it's like the nostalgia, you know? Like, you know, we're going so forward in the future. Like, could you only imagine, like, that we're also going really back into the past as well? Like, we're talking about like bringing about records that are really popular, collecting old records, new records. Like all these bands are creating new vinyls for their bands and everything. Like, are we just gonna keep bringing the past to the present? Like even like when it comes to style as well. Like, are they coming back? Are they coming back? No fooling, Dylan. No fooling. My little brother told me I was born in the late 1990s. So I am truly like a cat, which makes me good, but then also terribly bad at this game. You know what, Dylan? I have actually seen it. I have seen some bands do cassette tapes. Do we sell, like, does the world sell cassette players, or is that something like you have to get like at a vintage shop? Again, Austin Squirrel, like so much like a cat because I get so easily distracted, but then also like I'm good at this because I know the life of a cat. We already saw that. All right, Plan Zaddy, we're ready for the next hint. Where could an easily distracted cool cat like myself potentially find a cassette tape that could be very loud? From this man? Or maybe this man? What does he want? I thought we tried him though, didn't we? So I just need to knock out a camera? Okay. I am doing things way out of order here. Super out of order. I don't know where you can get a cassette players these days. Agreed. You know what? Let's go into business, Dylan. We're going to be in the business of finding, reselling. We'll include like refurbishing them, cassette tapes, and we're going to sell them at a premium price. Nice. All right, good, good, good. I'm glad to hear I was on the right track because I was definitely feeling, again, cat. Like, what? All right, is there any others? Do we just got one? Maybe? Yeah, let's talk to him now. Oh, there's more? More floors? Oh, we got one there. Okay. Yes, thanks for the GG. I personally think they're kind of pretty for my, not my first time with Photoshop, but first time designing a emote. Like, I'm slightly proud of myself. They're not glorious, they're not animated, but I'll get the job done. At least for the interim, right? Thanks, Dylan. So I have a couple of things on my to-do list for stream. Is updating emotes, but also I want to get the science of ads down so that the experience is great for... Are they on like every floor? Where am I missing more cameras? I hear it whirling around, I think. Or is that just you? Are you the one whirling around here? Jinma? It could be higher up though, I guess. So goal is emotes, and these emotes will not only include sub emotes, but it will also include just channel emotes. So we'll have channel emotes in the near future. Oh, there's one more. Channel emotes, sub emotes, and then I want to figure out timing. on ads. I do enjoy how the game like lets things like break like after we land on them, you know, so we're not like falling while on it. Okay, do we have any others? So it gives us the time to hop off before it breaks. Oh, so he's playing music now. I hear music. Help is on the way, my dear. Oh, get funky with it, bro. Yeah. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, Miko. Oh, he's beatboxing. That was my best impersonation of a beatbox. No help. Oh. Thank you, Simon. No promises. No promises. Yes, I would agree. So I have that on the mission. And Dylan, I know you are a part of many communities, so if you know anyone that is very well versed in creating emotes and could send them in my direction or send me in their direction. And we're gonna go around the corner. And of course I respect the artist, so would pay for the services. No, we're going down the hallway now, right? Again, like squirrel. Now, okay, around the corner from the clothing shop. Got me a worker jacket and a worker helmet so we can go in. Yes. I didn't want to have to read it all out because, you know, my mouth would just jumble them all up. Yes, please. I would love them. If you want, you can whisper it to me. You can send it in Discord. I know you just joined the Discord as well. So if you want to do either, or just say, hey, I know a guy who has a really cool jacket that he wears who would like that to be turned into a emote. Please do that. Please. All right, so we have Blazer here, and we are going to show him. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. I was so worried about getting the cassette tape, I forgot we got to get the Blazer, or the vest. This grouchy shopkeep here. Oh, this is hard. Like, EDC up in this joint. Headbanger. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yep. You got it. You got it. Got it. Perfect. Excuse me, sir? Excuse me, Blazer. Can you please watch what you say? Do you mind turning around? No. No. Like, you're just putting on a vest and a hat. These are great. A little snug around the waist, but it will do. Okay, hop in this box and I'll sneak you across the checkpoint. Look, he even has like little like earbuds in. It's a box, sir. It's a nice box. It's a pristine box. The nicest of boxes. There's no box nicer than this box, you see? It's a Neko box. We made it! And we only got distracted for a very long period of time. But we made it! Well, we are gonna take a brief pause for just a moment. And I just want to kind of debrief for a moment. Honestly, I can't believe we've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours already, and I was up super freaking early, traveled across the country, well, from state to state, but thank you for the GG, Dylan. Appreciate it. Yeah. We can even like tump up the volume. If you don't want to hear me, just tell me to turn it up. I would be more than happy to do so. But with that being said, I want to say I think we're going to wrap up today. Your boy's tired. I need something to eat, need some string cheese, but I have some big plans for this week. So we are going to be streaming several days. I do have my father traveling out to me, but I was very explicit with my father, and I said, Father, I love you very much, and I am very thankful you are coming to visit, but we need to be done by 8 o'clock. And he said, I understand. I understand, my son. And so we will be planning to stream all throughout this week. No, thank you, Dylan, for joining. I greatly appreciate it. You sweetheart, you. Thank you, Plant Zaddy. Thank you, Endless. And thank you, everyone else who is lurking behind it. I really do appreciate all the company. So we will be going live, again, around the same time every week. Ah, yes. As a treat, I messaged you the cheese pull. Yes, that good old cheese pull. I told you need to make like a TikTok out of it. You need to like... You could go viral with that cheese pull, like really excellent quality cheese pull. Thank you so much, Endless. I always appreciate all your good humor and great company. So I thank you so much for joining, and I know it's really rather quite late for you, and so it's midday for Dylan. It's very late for Endless, and then it's all right late for Plant Zaddy. So. But again, we'll be going live this week. We do have all the Instagram. So if you haven't already followed the socials, we do exclamation socials. They should work, and it'll link you to all of our socials. If not, they are available on my Twitch page. We do have the Discord that is now available as well. If you do want to check out the Discord, and that one is not linked. But if you just want to shoot me a whisper, I'd be more than happy to send it to you. I'm trying to keep the Discord kind of on the DL for now, just so we can just make sure that we can slowly build this community together, and that it's not going to get any bots or anything allowed coming into there. So I'd be more than happy to send that Discord link over to you. Just shoot me a whisper, and I'll be more than happy to do so. In the meantime, don't forget to check out the socials. We'll be going again live this week. It will be Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm going to be shooting for probably tomorrow, because I know that they'll be traveling, so they'll be really tired like I am today. So that we'll be able to plan for tomorrow. Horror game is on the docket for this week, as well as a full schedule. So a couple of things you can look forward from me this week and going into next week. Emotes. Community emotes. Everyone can use them. More sub emotes. Me figuring out a better structure for all of our ads, so that it can be really great community for everyone. And I think that's all I have. Besides, can we please go find someone awesome and fantastic to raid? Let me see who is still live right now. Thank you so much for testing it, Dylan. I appreciate it. Let's see here. All right, so I just recently started following this individual, and I think they are an absolute gem. They're also playing a game that I am really looking forward to hopefully trying and joining in the future. I mentioned I really want to try Fortnite, but another one, being the horror guy that I am, it's Dead by Daylight, right? You know, I really want to get into Dead by Daylight, and this person they're so full of energy. They are just an absolute blast, and they have one of the most delightful laughs. And I think we're going to stream them for the very first time. So hopefully you'll enjoy the company over there. I know it's going to be a nice and cozy stream. They always have really great company. So we are going to be streaming Pixel Kitten. So if you wouldn't mind, let's go ahead and let's craft a raid message together, because this is our first time joining a stream with our emotes. So the first one I'm going to send over we'll use for subs. And then the second that we'll send over is going to be for our... just everyone to use to raid. So if you wouldn't mind, please do copy that and then paste it into our chat as we head into raid Pixel Kitten. Let me get that started up real briefly. Again, I do want to say a huge thank you to all of you for joining in and keeping me company. I had an absolute blast, and I feel like this was a really, really fun stream. I had a lot of good time with all of you, so I can't wait to see you in the next stream. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. If you need so, get some water, get a beverage of your choice, get some rest, and I look forward to seeing you in the next stream, which we can anticipate... hopefully we'll be playing some horror games. If not, we're just going to have a really good time playing with whatever we decide to do so. So in the meantime, have a great night, and I'll see you later.